It may not always feel like it, but what a beautiful space to be in where you're contemplating and redesigning your life. And not many people actually take the time out to do this, to rest, to retreat, to contemplate, to do some inner inquiry, to rest their body and fully relax and surrender. It has felt lately that there's been some kind of crumbling, perhaps nothing moving or working, and wondering what if and what next, and feeling in an in between state as you calibrate to a new you. And I'm on this channel talking about these things because I feel constantly guided to support others in navigating the spiritual path, in navigating the spiritual awakening, in navigating the becoming and becoming more of you, and redesigning your life on your terms in a way it feels that you're truly aligned with the calling in your heart and soul. And I had this question come to me a while back when we get asked as children, what do you want to be when you grow up? And there's this pressure sometimes to fit into certain roles and identities or to achieve certain milestones rather than simply surrendering into following the call of our heart and soul and letting that be your personal measure of achievement and how aligned you feel within and how aligned you feel with your highest values and how you're showing up for yourself and how you're loving yourself even more. Sorry, I'm just petting my cat there a little bit. He keeps staring at me and wanting some love. And how we all truly, that is hitting the nail on the head. Thank you, Marla, for your little input. We all want to be loved and feel loved. And a message that was coming to me this morning in my meditation and journaling is you don't need others to love you. You need to be the version of you that loves you. And in your own love, you are love. And it naturally comes from you and is magnetized to you. So you think and move and act as a person who loves themselves, and you inspire others to follow suit in returning to you. And it makes you give your best self to others. How beautiful that is, and how you're redesigning your life and that, and how you get to be more the version of you that you love, admire, respect, and appreciate even more, and how you're committed to navigating things and understanding your own energy and understanding yourself and taking care of you in mind, body, and soul, and committing to your workout routines, to your nourishment, to fasting, hydrating, to switching up things and observing the habits that are no longer serving the newly embodied you, a person that may default to distraction, distractibility, and scrolling or spending time on devices when your soul is calling you to be in nature more or to switch off and be with yourself and meditate and connect within and seek all those answers that you're looking for within you, attune to them, attune to the frequency, and be the desired state of your wish fulfilled in your body. Surrendering to deep rest. And in the previous video, I'm calling myself out there. It was a clash between is actually this energy of two swords when you're feeling at it in passing in an in-between state and an inner conflict between you in between you between the current self and the new self, and how I had a lot of these messages of the call for gentleness and surrender and retreat and allowing yourself the safety and trust of surrender, of just letting go completely and feeling a deep appreciation for what's holding you, your space, your sofa, your area, your sacred rituals, your meditation, lighting candles and incense for yourself, spending time with your guides. I was seeing and receiving the message that since you're going to a new level, there's new guides coming in that are taking you further along your evolutionary soul path. And you may even feel a grief over that there's certain beings that have been with you for so long that may be stepping back into the background as new energies come forward for you. And I had this little moment of, oh my God, thank you so much, and a bit of emotion, and then feeling these ripples of love through me, as in those beings and energies that are constantly around us, that we're never alone on our path. They love us so much, and we can connect with that love. Tingles again in my body. And it's just so beautiful, really, when you connect with that. So if you're feeling that you're in an in-between, I don't know what's going on, to really allow yourself the safety, the relaxation in your body, because through that you manifest better, you create better, you're showing and signaling to the universe, I trust myself, I trust the wisdom of my body, and I trust the universe. And I trust that all is unfolding perfectly for me. I trust that I'm provided for, and trust that I trust that I'm safe, and I trust that all my needs are met, and that I'm activating and igniting some new energy, some new embodiments within me. And I have to give love and reverence and spaciousness to that. There has to be a respect for it. And through doing that, you're honoring and having more respect for yourself, for your own body. And what I was saying about holding my hand up to that was because I was speaking about recently a woman's cycle and menstruation and how you're meant to do nothing in the first days and truly surrender to rest. And there I was showing up on camera and doing my video in the commitment to who I'm becoming. I'm in a service work, I'm showing up, I'm sharing my voice for how this may support and help another. Yet it's so important that you be mindful in this new becoming of you and what you're showing up for and what you're committing to. If you're doing content creation and you're putting your voice out there or you're making offerings and things like that, that you're still aligning in your own energy and you're still taking care of you and you're still feeling fully recharged and in the fullness of your energy. This is why rest is so important because it can bring you new clarity and insights. It can make you feel that you're fully holding the power of your energy within you. And there's no undercurrent there of expectation of yourself or demands on yourself or placing unnecessary pressure on yourself, or perhaps even an undercurrent of resentment if you feel that you're overextending and overgiving and then maybe seeking to receive. And if you're feeling that that's not coming through, or you're feeling you're in the energy of like, I'm always pouring this out there and where are my rewards, or where, if you're in that questioning, then that's not the right energy to be in. You want to really honor the rest and restoring and filling up your own cup so that you are in a state of overflow. And when you're giving and when you're showing up, that it's truly desired, you're truly wanting to do that, and you're truly choosing it because it's simply who you are and you're in the fullness of it, and you're fully there and you're fully present and you're in appreciation and you're in an energy of appreciation, which makes you naturally magnetic anyway. It's a beautiful harmonious state to be in. I asked for clarifiers on the Two of Swords energy, and I was getting one of these cards coming out and feeling this energy with negativity. And then what's coming to me instantly and dropped into my mind was only energies of the highest light, only energies of the highest light. And this has been one reason why in the past I felt a bit repelled by tarot and was more drawn to oracle cards and angel cards because I appreciated the energy of positivity and the uplifting nature of those messages. And while light and dark can both exist, and we don't want to be in an energy of avoidance, and understanding totality and truth and also nuance in everything, when the feeling is a secret and when living in the end in your wish fulfilled creates more harmonious states within you, and we're aware of that and we know that feeling good brings better outcomes, then why wouldn't you want to align more with that trajectory? Even if you're feeling you're having a wobbly, even if you feel that your circumstances are not reflecting the identity that you're refining in your self concept and wanting to be, you can still choose to breathe and exhale and relax and say, it's all working out. Everything is working out for me. And choose not to entertain negativity, even on the dark days or the cloudy days or when it's raining, and see, this is beautiful. This is a beautiful opportunity to retreat, restore, to recalibrate in my field, to connect with who I'm choosing to be now, who I want to become now, how I'm redesigning my life now, how I'm showing up as this new version of me, how I'm loving myself even more to new levels. So when I had done that and was connecting, if you're connecting with cards, you're a tarot reader, you do oracle cards or you pull them for yourself, to set that intention that only energies of the highest light may intervene here, may be welcome into this space to communicate higher truth and to make all messages of truth be loving, since of higher truth and higher light. That is truth. It is love that's coming back to love. And we don't want to be discouraging people or inciting fear, but coming back into energy of what is love and what feels loving within you, what feels loving of you, and what feels loving from you. To keep connecting with that, as hard as it may be sometimes in the world, or situations that may manifest that may feel like they're really testing or trying you, the more you root back into neutrality. And this is also the energy of this card is suggesting in a positive outcome to neutralize things, to not be entangled in conflict or negative situations or anything that may seek to pull you down, to rise above it and to choose not to listen to other people's opinions or to feel if someone else is doubting you or any of that, or to look at how that may be the manifestation of you holding those thoughts yourself, to witness that and come back into, I'm not entertaining that. I'm entertaining my joy. I'm entertaining wish fulfilled. I'm entertaining celebration. I'm being in celebration and appreciation right here, right now, in my being for who I am now. Or if you're connecting with that, who did you want to be when you grew up? What came to me recently, and I thought, wow, this kind of channeled through, and it felt so beautiful. And it was, little did I realize that what I truly wanted was to share my heart and soul. And that can be something that you can commit to every day and every now moment. How can I be in my heart and soul? How can I share my heart and soul? How can I express from my heart and soul? How can I contribute from my heart and soul? How can I create from my heart and soul? What can I make and produce and share from my heart and soul? And that can be a wide variety of things. So that can be anything, and that can be simply smiling at a stranger in passing. That can be feeding a stray animal in the street. That can be creating poetry and putting it out there. That can be turning on your camera and showing up in a video and singing the song of yourself and just being authentic and speaking truthfully from the heart and sharing your wisdom and saying, well, this is no milestone that you're achieving. This is simply being in your heart and soul. And you don't know the wondrous ways that the universe aligns things and brings opportunities or connections towards you through the magnetism of choosing that and just simply choosing to be in your appreciation and celebration. And you get to celebrate who you are and to celebrate your heart and to celebrate who you're choosing to be and how you're choosing to love on you and give yourself more gentleness and compassion and grace as you redesign your life and as you choose who you want to be moving forward, what energy you want to be in, who you want to be connecting with, what you want to be expanding on and growing, how you want to create even better from you, and how you want to align even more with that because it makes you more harmonious within, and that creates a more harmonious reality for you and for everybody else from you in your happy, harmonious, healthy vibration. It's something to keep committing to, regardless of your circumstances or what's going on. As I closed my eyes, I just saw this kind of flowing spiral of kind of chakra spinning and turning and moving, and that you can feel that you're expanding in overflow and your field is flowing more harmoniously. And there's so much magnetism in that. Let me see if there's anything else. Be grateful for so much. And you can expand on who you can help today, who you can ignite, lift up, and love today, and how you can contribute value and add value in how you are redesigning your life. And that may not be like anybody else's pathway or what anybody else is doing, because it's unique to you. It's your expression, it's the song of your soul coming from you. And people that connect with me for attunements may look at my strategy or format or copy my approach somehow in what they may put out there. Yet it's simply to come back to you and say, well, what do I want to share? What do I want to create? How do I want to express it? What is authentically coming from me? And that it's not needing to fit some mold. It's not needing to look a certain way. It's not needing to follow a certain structure because it's simply you being you. It's what wants to come from you. People may find, my content recently has probably gone off on another trajectory because I'm not overthinking it. I'm just in the moment of, and this wants to come now. This poem has been channeled through. I'm sharing a picture of that and putting that out there, and it's just simply release the message or whatever it may be in the joy of the now. And it's not meant to look like what anybody else is doing because it's uniquely you being you, and that is something really to love and celebrate. Let me look and see what other notes that I may have here on that. And it's also like it's okay for you to take pride in who you are and to be proud of your accomplishments. You may feel on the spiritual path, I was guided to speak on this too, that you've completely let go of other identities or roles that you had in the past, where you may have been working in a certain role for X amount of years and may have taken pride in your career background or how you've shown up or how you were in relationship with others. And recently, what may have come to you is wanting to relinquish a caretaker role, wanting to relinquish showing up in service in ways that you felt that you had to or should or were expected of you or looked good on paper or other people were celebrating or admiring when if it didn't feel like it was really you being you and you want to be celebrated even more now for simply being yourself. And that is something huge to witness and celebrate. A lot of light coming through clouds there now, and a lot of codes. Just feeling that and sending that to you to keep shining. There's a clear message to like just shine in a way that it feels it's true to you, and that's accomplishment and achievement in itself. From my book, we're going to wow. There's appreciation to be had for the challenges that provide opportunities for new realizations to stretch and evolving both within and in your action steps. The majority of these call for your ability to be present, to be conscious of your energy, your vibration, your intentions, and to refine living out your new self concept in your reality. Thank you, Spirit. The version of you, can you believe I'm just opening onto this page? The version of you that you love, admire, respect, value, and appreciate even more on a whole new level. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The version of you the world receives as a gift because you willingly poured into being the best version of yourself in ways that light you up in mind, body, and soul. And you're becoming a more committed, non-negotiable version of yourself, knowing the universe is richly abundant and that your desires are available to you. Your work and your frequency matters hugely. You can celebrate that in process, evolving, embodying even more of your aliveness and wholeness, your enthusiasm. You are here to be fully in life with passion, feeling life pulsating through you in all that you are, have, and do, and feeling that you are supported and celebrated in doing so. As just really mirrored this card. In angel cards, we have the energy of forgiveness and how you may be observing things from a whole new standpoint, for a whole new viewpoint, and making peace with things. And the more you can neutralize and make peace with things in your heart, the more that ripples out, and the more you can accept and give love to others as they are, not wanting to change or transform them somehow, but really fully accepting others as they are, where they are on their pathways. You're committing into the energy of unconditional love. And as I said in previous videos, and boundaries and standards, you can choose proximity. You can choose how close you allow people to be to you or what level of access. Yet to truly be in peace in your heart, this is truly alchemizing things and transmuting and transforming, that you're not holding on to any bitterness or resentment. You're not allowing any other energies to interfere with you feeling harmonious and good. And when you choose that and you bless everything and everyone, and even call this out, if there's anyone that you feel in this kind of energy over, especially if it's family connections I'm getting, from the previous video, and feeling that perhaps you have been misunderstood or you have been wanted. You've been wanting to be accepted as you are, as more than enough. When you do that and you accept yourself within, you can extend that grace and compassion to others and accepting them as they are, no longer desiring things to be different, no longer feeling disappointed, no longer feeling sad or sorrowful or not being at ease and at peace with how things are, that they are perfectly the way they are for a reason, because they're allowing you to be more of yourself. Another card here is Anna, grandmother of Jesus, that you're laying foundations and you are planting the seeds of divine plan. And when you are in that harmony within you, at peace and acceptance of everything being as it is, because everything has unfolded in divine order. There actually are no mistakes. There have only been stepping stones to you choosing to be more self-aware and refine your self-concept and refine your frequency so that you can feel more at ease and peace and appreciation and expanding in your energy. Now that allows better and alchemizing and transmuting any energies that are not that, out of your self-love for you, of allowing yourself to be in appreciation and celebration for how you constantly commit to that. It's a beautiful thing to do. It's a beautiful energy to be in, how you connect with your joy again day by day, every day, how you feel that power come down into your body, how you integrate into wholeness, how you even feel that on days when you may not feel well. When, for instance, you're having fierce menstrual cramps and you're still in love and reverence for the sacredness of it. Like, thank you that this is temporary and passing, or thank you for the ability to connect with my body. Thank you for the opportunity to give my body what it needs. Thank you for the presence in this now moment. Thank you for the unfolding. Thank you that I'm receiving all that I require right here, right now. Thank you for the new clarity that always comes in after full surrender to deep rest. And thank you for the opportunity to refine in moving forward, because then I feel more at ease and at peace with myself. I feel more in compassion. I feel steady in my energy. I feel more grounded. I feel more empowered. I feel more emboldened in who I am and who I'm choosing to show up as being, as the version of me that loves, admires, appreciates, values, and respects myself even more. So if you've been wanting more rest, you've been struggling with that, or you're aligning more with celebrating something even all on your own, being your own biggest cheerleader, if you feel other people are doubting you somehow, this is your clear message to hold on to the version of you that you are becoming, that your future self is celebrating you, is reaching out a hand to lift you up into that version of you. And you have to constantly commit to doing that, to lifting yourself up and knowing that you're living for that future version of you. You're living for your manifestations coming true. But that should be something that ignites and excites you each and every day, that you wake up in appreciation and saying, I'm so excited about who I get to be. I'm so excited about all these manifestations coming into my reality. I'm in so much appreciation for where the journey has taken me, because what I have now in my current reality was once a dream of mine. This peace, this level of contentment, this silence, the solitude, this calmness in my being, the opportunity to have relaxed my nervous system even more and to see the wondrous benefits of that. And how I'm simply, I have to be going further along to even better. And that's something to have so much wonder, amazement, and appreciation for. So finally, I'm going to suggest that you, again, have a little manifestation box and you write down some things that future you has manifested, or how you appreciate what you have already manifested, and write some things in both present tense and in past tense as if you have already manifested them. If you're manifesting what's truly in your heart, like if you're manifesting your own family and your own sense of home, if you're manifesting a larger home in which you can create even more from, or invite even more love in through inviting people to share space with you, to be in more joy, to have celebratory lunches and dinners, to organize retreats or do workshops or whatever, or to have a big studio where you create your own music recordings or videos or content, and you putting even more energy into your commitment to being you and following the core of your heart and soul and what really feels loving and expansive and celebratory to you, to get clear and to even write down some specifics about that. And you can refine them over time, and to keep this box somewhere where you can see it from time to time, that you reconnect with. You have a reason, you have a why, you have a North Star, you're showing up for a purpose, you're showing up to receive more of these things entering into your reality, and you're in appreciation and gratitude for already having them. And if you're manifesting a partner, to get clear on what kind of partner that person would be, and to be that version of you. If that person has a kindness and gentleness, that you are kind and gentle with yourself and others. If you're wanting that person to prioritize their health, that you're committed to that and you're showing up for your own workout routines, and you're taking care of you and you're following a good nutrition plan, that you're being what it is you're wanting to attract and experience, that you're committed, that you're devoted, that you're loyal, that you're showing up, that you're honoring rest, that you're meeting your needs, and you're following on from that parenting of yourself in every possible way that you can commit to loving, valuing, honoring, being devoted to your life force energy, and what comes from you and what you're showing up for. And then everything simply has to show up for you. Okay, I'm going to stop there. And say bye for now and see you in the next one. Sending you so much love. Thank you for tuning in. You're very welcome to get a copy of my book or sign up to one of my courses to really experience this sensation of activated life force energy in your body, which is absolutely beautiful. And I'm so grateful for having gone on this path on all the plot twists and the bumps and everything along the way, because it hasn't been plain sailing, yet it keeps returning me back to more of me, which is something to be grateful for. Sending you lots of love. See you in the next one. Bye.